So we're just starting to get into the fourth week of the school year, which is really nice because it means we're moving on from all the vast amounts of review material and actually starting to learn something new. It's like the review material is helpful and all, but once you've heard that lecture for the fifth time, it's maybe not as riveting as it was the first time, if it was even that riveting the first time we heard it. So school's been going good. I kind of feel like lately I've more been going to school so I can go to work. It's like there's so much going on with Rocket Project and with my company, Alchemy 3D Labs, that I feel like I spend way more time working than I ever do sitting down and just working on homework or something. So with Rocket Project, we finally decided our goal for the school year. We decided we want a 3D printer rocket motor, which is a pretty ambitious goal. But it's definitely something that I think we can achieve if we really put our minds to it. And of course, 3D printing a rocket motor is an expensive goal, so always a fun thing trying to work that into our budget. And then of course we have to account for the fact that it's probably not going to be right the first time we make it, so we have to be able to build two when we melt the first one. So that's pretty much hiked our Rocket Project budget up to about $26,000. Which is a lot for a college student, so we are doing a huge push on fundraising right now, but I think it'll go really well. For my company right now, we've been working at the Design Center at SDSU, which is really awesome because we have full access to the machine shop and we're almost ready to start putting our prototype together. We have a full 3D model, and now we've been acquiring all the parts, so we have all the parts. Now we're just finishing machining what we need to have machined and also 3D printing some parts. So we are 3D printing parts for our 3D printer, which is kind of funny, but it works out. So that's been going really well. It's been exciting to watch all of this come together like this, and once we have the software all finished, then we'll be able to start printing stuff and seeing how it goes. So it'll be nice to finally have something 3D printed, like actually have a 3D printed object. We can start like trying to 3D print stuff for phones and make phone cases, which will be fabulous because I have a BlackBerry and they don't really sell phone cases for these. Or I really want to try and 3D print a water bottle personally because there's this one, but it's a little leaky, which is not going so well. But it's just there's so many things you can do with a 3D printer. It's just anything that you use that's plastic, you can customize for yourself. Like, I really think that a 3D printer will make a huge difference in people's lives once they just realize that they're out there and they exist. Being at the Design Center at SDSU, it's kind of been exposing me to a lot more companies and making me a lot more aware of companies that are around me, even just the ones that I go to just during my average day. And going to companies and like looking at their products and trying to figure out what I want for my company, it kind of makes me think, are companies really even still in touch with their customers? Do they remember what benefit they're working towards and what their goal was? And I don't know, sometimes I feel like that gets lost, especially in the bigger corporations. So I don't know, I hope that doesn't happen to my company. I want it to always be very connected with, I don't know, the people who can use 3D printing because it's such a life-changing product. I really think it is. I hope everybody's having a good week. Thanks for listening.